Hi, I'm JP and today I'm going to do a 20-minute full body cardio workout. I would love for you to join me. Today all you're going to need is a rowing machine and a space on the floor. Let's do this. Okay, plan of action today. We're going to take 5 minutes to get warmed up. We're going to warm up our rowing. We're going to warm up a bodyweight exercise. That exercise is the burpee. We're going to use that in our workout. So let's go feet on top of the straps. Grab your handle. Start your watch for some rowing. Okay, let's go legs locked, bum squeezed, arms only. We'll go for about 30 seconds. So today we're doing an EMOM workout. So that's every minute on the minute. We're going to be going from the rower to the floor, back to the rower, back to the floor. We'll talk about that more as we go. Okay, handle down. We're going to stand, keep the weight through our feet, and place our palms on the floor. And back up. Notice how my legs are bending there to do that. That's okay. Just going to do a few reps here, about 30 seconds of work. Just getting used to keeping the weight through your feet as you place your hands on the floor. As we go here, if your back needs to round a little bit, that's okay. Not a problem. Okay, back on a rower. This time, going to build the stroke up a little bit further. We'll reach with the hips and swing through. Another 30 seconds or so. So the warm up here is a fantastic time to build up our movements. So with our rowing stroke, there's a technique to it, a flow to it. And by breaking it down to its parts, we can get more out of it. Same thing for our burpee. This time, we're going to place our hands on the floor, take a step back with one leg, out with the other, in with one leg, in with the other. Let's do that other way around. One foot out, other foot out, one foot in, other foot in. And we'll repeat that sequence. Now, depending on how fit you feel, there's a number of different ways we can do our burpees. I'm going to show you here the stepping version to start off with, because most of these workouts that I do for follow-alongs are really designed for my mum and my mother-in-law to do. So I like to give them options. And workouts that are suitable for their needs. But the cool thing is, with a few little adjustments, they can be suitable for them and for people like myself, so I can still get a good workout as I go. Let's go back on our machine, this time about halfway up the slide. So we've got our arms, our hips, and halfway. Lovely, let's try that. Today's workout is going to be as intense as you make it. So if you're feeling frisky, you can go a little bit harder. If you're feeling a little bit sluggish, you can go a little bit slower. Okay, handle down. On our burpee then this time, we got our palms to the floor, we're stepping out. We're going to do a controlled fall. We either go on our knees and bend the elbows, or we can do this on our feet. Bend the elbows. Step back up and all the way up. Now we could do our burpee here with a flop, where we set our thighs down first, then our hips, then our chest. But by keeping a strict push-up in there, we get extra gains. And even if it's just a controlled fall, that's still going to be beneficial. Over time, we learn to control that fall a little bit more, and we get stronger. Last one. Beautiful. Okay, full slide this time. Big long strokes. So we've built our rowing stroke up to the full movement. Those legs first, then the hips, then the arms. We're pretty much finished building up our burpee. We've got the main points that we want our chest to touch the floor. And this time we're going to add in a little jump at the end so we can get our feet to leave the floor. Last one. Nice. Okay. So we always start standing up. We get our chest to the floor. We get back to standing and then little jump and clap. Now you'll notice I'm jumping back with my feet. But if you don't feel good about that, just keep stepping back. Those are still good reps. We're still meeting the 2 criteria. Chest to the floor and that little jump and clap. Lovely. So those are our 2 movements for today's workout. We're going to be using an EMOM format. So every minute, on the minute, we're going to complete some work. On our odd minutes, we're going to be completing calories on the rower, and our even minutes, we're going to complete burpees on the floor. So we can pick a number, any number, up to 20. I'm going to pick 15 calories on the rower, and I'm going to pick 10 burpees on the floor. If you're not feeling that fit, that's fine. Maybe do 7 calories on the rower and 4 burpees. You go at your level. The idea here is that we can get our work done every minute. There's no minutes where we fail to get the work done. If you can get your work done within 45 seconds, we are good. We are good. Okay, there's going to be a lot of going from the rower to the floor. Easiest way to do that is to get your thumbs, push the plastic straps all the way down, kick your feet up, and they just pop right out. Then reverse that motion on the way back in. So let's set our monitor. Let's go menu. Select workout. New workout. Intervals time. It's already set for 1 minute. So we just press the right arrow button until we can set the rest time for 1 minute. Press the tick, and then we'll cycle through the units button until we see average per 500 watts and then calories. I'm going to stop on calories. Okay, let's grab your handle. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're going to be going for 20 minutes here. So that's 10 sets on our rowing and 10 sets on our burpees. Now, there's 2 ways we can do this workout. We can either time our reps so that we just about get them done in our minute, or we sprint through our reps and try and get them done as quickly as we can. I'm going to try and do that latter version. The faster we get the work done, the more time we have to rest and recover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpee time. A lot of the workouts we do here on this channel are kind of slow and steady, but taking the opportunity to explode, do some speed work, really stimulating for the body, helps build those muscles nice and strong. Nice. Oh dear. So, hopefully there we got our reps done well within the time. Strap up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice. Big push with those legs. Swing through. Now, it's not often we use calories per hour. We usually use our split per 500. There's a fundamental difference. Calories per hour, for a little bit more work, you get a lot more speed or output. And the per 500, the splits, you put in a little bit more work, you get a little bit more speed. 3, 2, 1, burpee time. These movements pair beautifully together. Our rowing, big strong push of the legs and a pull with the arms. Our burpee is a pull with the legs, pulling them into your hands, and a push with the arms. So we really get to develop both muscle groups and keep our body in balance. A body that feels balanced is going to feel strong. Oh my goodness. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice, gang. Pushing those calories per hour up as high as you can. The bigger we get that number, the faster we get our work done. I foolishly sat up today with the sun directly in my eyes. All right, Ellie. 10 seconds. Super potent workout this. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. As we go through our reps here, we're just trying to hit our targets each time. No need to do more work, but equally being smart. We pick numbers that are too high and we can't get our work done. We're not able to be explosive and powerful. We'll be limited by our aerobic fitness. Ooh. Rather than by our strength or speed. High word. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ramping it up. Big drive, big swing, Nice. And here we're using calories per hour because a calorie is going to be similar in output to a burpee. Now, no, that's not the same as the calories that you eat. It's just a unit of measurement. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Whew. As we do our push-up here, it's tempting to let those elbows stick out to the side like a chicken. We want to keep them tucked in to our body, where we can really work those triceps. My word. I'm super out of breath here. Woo. 10 seconds. Okay. This is our fifth interval on the rower. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Big push. Feels quite nice to stretch out a little bit and unleash a bit of power there, but if you're not used to that, intensity, it'll feel a bit gnarly. That's okay, stick with it. You can recover. Just got to get used to that sensation of your body being stimulated. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keeping that chest touching the floor every time. That little jump and clap, a little celebration for the hard work you're doing. Whew. Nice. I don't know which one I'm finding more challenging at the moment. They're both pretty hard, but totally doable. It's all about how we frame that in our head. 3, 2, 1. Nice, big strong push, big strong swing. Feeling that tummy squeeze hard. Whew. As we go through this, be super aware of the language that's happening in your head. If you're hearing things like, oh, this is the worst, this is so hard, you're going to start believing it. If you tell yourself, this is good, I'm making progress, I've done good work so far, you're going to start believing it. 5, 3, 2, 1. Remember, fitness is not a punishment. It's a reward. We're privileged to live in a time where we don't have to scavenge for our food, beg for money, that we have enough. That fitness isn't required for our survival. It's a bonus. Might not feel like it sometimes, but there's so much available to us that actually the next big surge in sickness and ill health. 5, 3, 2, 1. Big push. Staying focused on that drive, on that swing, and pull through hard to your body. Whew. The next big crisis we're going to face is a crisis of having too much food, too much leisure, too much focus on switching off. Our bodies need to be stimulated so they can thrive. Through a little bit of adversity, they become strong. 3, 2, 1. It's amazing what our body can do when we give it good fuel. Loads of water, meat, vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, a little starch, and no sugar. And when we only eat in amounts that support exercise, but not body fat, our body will literally grow into whatever we feed it, like a plant. If we feed a plant rusty water, it's going to grow disease, isn't it? 5, 3, 2, 1. Going well here, gang. Interval number 8 on the rower. Big sand and rip. Sand and rip. Rusty water is just oxidated water when we use industrial seed oils. That's oxidated fat. It's the same thing. The more processed foods are, the more inflammatory they're going to be. Inflammation is what causes chronic disease. 3, 2, 1. Our body literally fights itself for resources. If it's creating inflammation to fight off these pathogens, these minerals, it cannot put resources to thriving, to having good mental health, having strong bones, to having good balance, to having clear thoughts, creative ideas. And yes, don't worry, there's only 2 intervals left to go. I'll get off my soapbox at that point. Appreciate you sticking with me so far. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Second last row. Big effort. Pull as many faces as you need to get that work done. Great effort so far. Being kind to yourself with your words and your thoughts. Pretend that you are the coach in your head. Always telling yourself you're doing a good job, that you've done good work, and that just a little bit more will be enough. We don't want to settle, be content with where we're at, but we want to be satisfied with the effort we've put in. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Second last set of burpees, making them good. I can confirm the row feels harder than the burpees on this end, but I'm also doing 5 more calories than I am burpees. So maybe that's why. There's always a reason for things. And if we can think them through, we can usually find a solution. If you're getting lower back pain, maybe it's because your core isn't doing the work that it should, and it's causing your bones to rub. Maybe if your balance is bad, you're not sure where your center of mass is and where to put it to stay stable. 3, 2, 1, last one. Big drive. Maybe if we're unhappy with where we are in life, it's because we're not being stimulated enough, challenged enough. We haven't had the hurdles to overcome, which gives us satisfaction and fulfillment. Oh man, just vomiting out thoughts now. Whew. That's what happens when I work hard. Gets the creative juices flowing. Okay, last set of burpees. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Final bit of work for today. What we'll do after this, go for a brisk walk. Let all that lactic acid get flushed out of our muscles so that we don't feel as stiff, as tired tomorrow. Stick on audio book or a podcast or walk the dog. Just get out in nature, get some sunlight, have some water. One more. I would love to know what reps you decided to do today on your calories, on your burpees. We made a measurement of our burpees, chest to the floor, little jump and clap every time. So if you do this workout again, 3, 2, 1, done. If you do this workout again, you can compare directly the number of calories in the machine, burpees on the floor. You can mix and match. You can increase the reps on the calories, increase the reps on the burpees, or decrease them. Work hard on the row, hard on the burpees. Whatever you fancy. Once again, I really appreciate you joining me today. Thank you very much. If you need help at home with your workouts, subscribe. I'll see you next time.